be some things we're gonna cover. I'm just gonna cover what happened during the day. And a few days ago. Because, honestly, he's just been going on this rampage about how the restreamers are ruining his life.
Give me just 1 minute, everybody. I am not starting it without showing y'all this right here. Let's restart that, and we will let this play out as it should. God, that is just pure, unfiltered nostalgia. One of my favorite intros from the 90s. Breath of Fire 4. Now, I have a lot of history with the Breath of Fire series. I actually started with Breath of Fire 3, went back to play Breath of Fire 2, and then finished up with Breath of Fire 4. I have played 1. It's not phenomenal. Hello, Ollie, Jay, Maffey, everybody happy to see you here. So, great RPG series from the 90s. Obviously, this is 2000. Okay. Breath of Fire is one of those franchises where one of the games is considered by a lot of the fans to not exist. You know? Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter didn't happen. So, don't worry about any... Oh. Don't worry about much in the way of plot. Don't worry, I have a black screen too right now. Don't worry about much in the way of plot, because it all started on the 3rd day after we had left the capital. That morning, we had entered the Great Desert on our sand flyer. Breath of Fire... We were heading towards the town of Sinistra, the last known location of my sister, Aline. God, I can't read tonight. Sinistra lies on the edge of the desert. All we had to do was cross the desert. Look, Gray, shooting star. So, a little bit, Ollie. I mean, all I'm going to say is when you have a game called Breath of Fire, where the central mechanic of all 4 games is turning into a damn dragon, and then the 5th game in the franchise says, hey, if you turn into a dragon, game over. Bad end. Yeah, people weren't happy. All of the Breath of Fire games stand on their own, but they do have an overarching story. 4 is kind of a soft reboot and is sort of at the beginning of the timeline. It's never super clear. The only things that the Breath of Fire series carries over, much like Zelda, is certain character names. Nina here, our Windian princess, always is a Windian princess named Nina. Ryu, blue-haired dragon, Ryu. And there is another character that we will meet later that does swing by. We'll find her. Won't we, Cray? Yeah, don't worry, Nina. We'll find her. I swear it. Also, of course, some races stay constant. Some themes, all that good stuff. Honestly, Breath of Fire 4 remains one of the most beautiful PS1 games I've ever played. Chapter 1, Awakening. Though it does do that thing that a lot of media does, where Dragon is just kind of a catch-all for insane. Yeah, it's hot out here. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm alright. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait till the sun goes down. Really, I'm alright, Cray. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Please note the actual emotions shown in the little character portraits. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Isn't that much of a change if we get there today or tomorrow? What the? A dragon? Heard there was a dragon in the desert, but I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes! Yeah, I can see the Chrono Trigger influence, Ollie. Hold on to something! I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. No use! It's gonna ram us! So, the version of the game that I have linked is the current legal way to buy the game through Good Old Games. I don't like Good Old Games. I do not care for them. I did buy it because I do want to support Breath of Fire as much as I can. But I am using an emulated copy that is patched to remove a lot of the translation censorship and snafus, as well as add an interesting little side bit that was only available for certain Japanese players. It also translates all of it, obviously. So, in addition, the captions on the FMV come from that mod. If you buy it through Good Old Games, sadly you won't have any of that, but I have to, even if I don't like Good Old Games, I have to find a way to make it where people can show Capcom that we want more Breath of Fire. I forgot to read that. It's a little spicy. But yeah, nothing too serious, although Papa Neil is going to get a little mad at me. I don't care, I'm not going to bother censoring. I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Yeah, it's fucking totaled, dude. You think the dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. We haven't seen it since then either. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert, and not in the middle. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. You think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably, but there's one small problem. if we leave our sand flyer here, we run the risk of it getting stolen by bandits. Not much point in going to town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sand flyer to use them on. Alright then. Cray, I'll go. But, Nina, I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister think? I love Cray. He's such a good dude. Alright, alright. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. Counting on you. Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the King's Sword. I hope you won't need to use it, but better safe than sorry, right? See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. You watch yourself here. And once again, I do not have access to my... Oh boy. It's been a while. Okay, give me just a second to kind of find my bearings here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Dash should be auto. Camera on. Make text fast. Why not? Go ahead and turn vibration on. Buttons. We'll just stick with type 1. I'll get used to it. And I believe... screen position... Nope, that's it. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, the aesthetics of this game are amazing. And we have a nice little overworld map. Normally I prefer explorations, but this Breath of Fire does it really nice. Where, as you see, on my path to the next area, we've hit a alert. Somebody help me! Little bit of PS1 pixelated nudity coming up, but yeah. Oh, look at the size of that hole. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Just like you did. Just like this. I love that effect for invisibility. There's something here. Damn sure is. Look at this beauty. It's not attacking? It's not a monster, I guess. Look at the wings, man! Goodbye, dragon. Welcome to the most confusing part of this game. That was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? Whoa! If you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put on some clothes? I love Ryu's, just... I'm sure you could find some in that carriage there. He's just like, huh? I guess I'm naked. I didn't even notice. Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? How'd you get inside the crater then? Did you fall in? How did such a big hole get here in the first place anyway? Did you see that monster that was here before? You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do you? My name's Nina. I'm from Windia. What's your name? Ryu? Alright then, Ryu. Let's see if we can get out of here. And we have our main pair. So, Ryu, where are you heading to? You don't know? Then that means you're lost. Yes, it does. Admit it, you're lost. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Ryu got the king's sword. You can use this sword. We might need it. You might need it to get to town. We have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? The music's gorgeous, too. Anyway, onwards. We have arrived at Cliff. Yeah, Ryu's looking good. Man rocks the ponytail in this game. Let's see. We have to go over these cliffs to get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try and get over them before it gets dark. And we got our first battle. Look at this thing! So, pretty typical RPG. Although you just instantly get your, like your scan for free. These ducks are usually quite peaceful and rarely attack. Yeah, bullshit. So Nina here is our mage. Mostly does healing, but can do wind as well. Ryu has absolutely nothing. You won a great victory! I love the wind theme. It's so subtle, but so good. Let's see. There we go. R2 if I want to switch who leads. But we'll let Nina lead. There is a full 3D camera here, so... Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know, Jay. You're definitely the more music-minded here. Cap is guarding. I do appreciate that enemies can actually do more than just stand there and take it. And the animations are so smooth. Hey, Ryu leveled up. We got 16 Zenny. Ammonia. If I'm there, who's in front does matter, but we'll find that out here soon. It looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry, we should be able to jump over this. All you have to do to jump is stand at the place where where it's narrow enough to jump, and press the X button, or move in the direction you want to jump using the directional buttons. Try it. Nina, what's a button? Whee! See? It's easy. It's easy, isn't it? One more to go. What I also love is that you'll notice every character has their own unique jump sprite, even. Good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love that feeling you get when looking down from a high place like this? Nina, sweetie, that's called vertigo. No. It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. Even Ryu's like, no. And down she goes. Get her, Ryu! The face he makes. Are you alright, Ryu? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about my wings. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. And that's why she doesn't mind the sense of vertigo. But it was very brave of you to do that, Ryu. Very brave and heroic. Thank you. And our boy's a bit of a dork, but that's why we love him. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. It looks like we can camp here. Now all we need is a fire. Actually, I don't know. Any campers know if a fire in a cave like this would be a good idea? And that's how I ended up here. Where are you heading, Ryu? Oh, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Tomorrow, once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you. And we follow the smoke trail to our deuterologist. One you might have noticed in the opening scene. I need a drink for this motherfucker. Always a good sign. Oh, the time hath come. Yes, my lord. Actually, no, wait, that's right, they're female. Yes, my lord, majesty. It would appear that something is amiss. Where are the courtiers, the priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? Tis not of import. They are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we should spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it, this presence? 'Tis far, and still slumbering. But 'tis what we have sought lo these many ages. 1Q, guard the place of our rest, as you wish, sire. And she's gonna hang out here. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital, as was planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come. Hey, 1Q, how you doing? She is rock solid. Man doesn't even fully jump, he just teleports. Notice the different audio battle track immediately. Also notice that health bar. Saurus, this monster eats anything and everything. Loves eggs. So we have no magic. Watch this guy's attack animation. It's honestly really cool. So right now we can still just attack with our lightsaber, but he gets 2 attacks per turn. And his win animation is just, alright, I'm out of here. It's so cool. Level 64. Who goes there? What be ye doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight, so we were told to watch the area. A dragon? That's right. And not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary Dragon of Doom, which will bring ruin to the Empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? We'll destroy it, of course. Nothing can withstand the might of the Imperial army. Hey, Ranter! Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. So it's unclear if you summon dragons or become dragons in this one. But it's really cool either way. Now that looks familiar. Now, I know it looks like, Dapper, you're an idiot. Of course he's summoning. He's right there. But you'll see when it comes to combat. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon 'tis a force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest seek to fight a volcano or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insect. In thy terms. They aren't gods. Wouldst thou fight a god? That little nod. Yeah, about that, Ranter. They're not, that one's not very friendly. So, it doesn't fully jump many perspectives, Jay, just two. Faolu and Ryu. And it flies away, but, obviously it's never seen again. 'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their ways. Yeah, so we kind of fucked up the environment a little bit, so... Let's see. I can't go this way. Yeah, the tough enemy battle music. Now you'll notice we have Meditate. Which gives us this sick hybrid form. And from... Oh, we have our counter, so... We just elbow him in the mouth. I was hoping I would get to show you the other part of that, but there's a boss fight coming up. This way, then. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. Captain Planet versus Faolu. I'm giving it to Faolu. No diff. We want to save some magic, so... We're not going to transform for every wizard. Mild spoiler, this is Faolu weakened, too. as much as I love, like, the 3D environment, it does get a little confusing sometimes. Alright, can we just leave? Yeah, well, let's just get out of here. Faolu obviously doesn't need the experience. Or the money. This feckin' guy. Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor Faolu, yes? That's not a good sign. I have been expecting you, ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I had placed my soldiers on watch. Thou sayest thou art waiting for us? Thou knowest of us, and what we are, then. Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Faolu, who founded our great foul empire. And knowing this, thou would greet us with malice in thine heart and thine blade in hand. I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty. Alright. Calm. One of Yom's servant has a powerful fire attack. Use meditate to transform into a dragon. We know. Much as I love this transformation effect, you can't ever skip it. Oh, crit. So as dragon form, as you saw, not only do you get a different attack, but you get a whole bunch of spells. Including water, thank God. So, remember I said it's a little weird if you're summoning or transforming? Eraser. That's just a Kamehameha. Hit him with that bing.
Cool.
Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, I think you're right, Maffy. I just love the elbow. Let's see, what else we got? Let's Frost Strike him. There we go. Routed the enemy. Hey, we got some ambrosia. This little weirdo's still here. You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You've just awoken from a long, long sleep. And you're not exactly complete, are you? Twould appear thou dost not mean to fulfill thy duty as thou art called, upon to do by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord. For now, we would have you sleep once more. I would call thine foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature. No more than a fish can walketh upon the firmament. Still, thou wilt find that our promises are not easily broken. Return then to thine master and tell him of our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength. Yeah, so, remember Captain Planet getting pissed off? About that. They would use fire against us. Indeed. Planned well they have they? Alright, not going that way. I love the effect, like the heat waves is so good. Yeah, the Empire are kind of assholes. I mean, aren't they always? As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely that you'll be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. We wouldst know thy name, O cunning. Yom, General of the Faolu Army, at your service. In down we go. Bye, Faolu. I don't want to take any chances. Find the body, making him approximately 10 times smarter than 90% of villains. And we rejoin our heroes. You know what? Yeah, Jay, I agree. Fuck the Stormcloaks. Oh, well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? It's just a little more waste of the town. Yes, fat boy, I see you. Mama didn't leave you any snacks. You gotta wait. Off we go to Sarai. Oh, not every encounter will be mandatory. Some are just like this. Little spots that you can do a little grinding, maybe find some treasure. Now, one thing I do like, too, charge. Hold on, actually. Isn't that bizarre? Yeah, exactly. Already Faolu's just like, I mean, you are a human. Charge is a very useful tool in that it just makes it where you auto-attack. And you actually do a little bit more damage. I know Hun, but you know him. You know what they say, Jay? Never ask a true son of Skyrim what species his wife is. I believe, actually, if we go back to that spot, yeah, if we stay here at the question mark. So this is one of those, like, not mandatory encounters, but it's like a set. That's the word I'm looking for. It's an Igoo. Igoos and other goos are lazy and often rest. Now, here's something actually interesting about the Breath of Fire franchise. If you guard, we're gonna let him beat on us a little bit. Okay, Nina, smack him once. I do love Nina's defense animation. If he doesn't do it in the next turn, I'm just gonna squash him. Okay, he's not playing nice. Enemies do have unique magic. The encounter rate's higher than I remember. But if we had this alternate path, it actually does lead to a fishing spot. But we have nothing with which to fish, so we'll just kind of hang out. And this is how you can tell it's what I call treasure field, which Nina, as we saw with her wings, can just float up and help us find it. We got a baby frog. In the desert, somehow. Yeah, I'm not going to question it. Tally-ho! Well, Ryu, this is Sarai. Does anything look familiar? I love Nina's question face. It's so adorable. Does it bring back any memories? Not really. No? Well, I don't know what to say. But, I need to buy some things and get back to where my friend is, you know? Will you be alright by yourself, Ryu? I think so. Well, I guess that means that we go our separate ways from here, then. Goodbye, Ryu! I hope you get your memory back soon. Good luck, Amnesiac! So, with Nina, we could fly. With Ryu, we swipe. I'm not going to do this often. I don't think it actually ever changes anything, but, you could just rob people. Also, this weird kid. Hail, travelers! I bet you got a lot of questions, don't you? And you come to the right place, because I got the answers. What do you want to know? This is tutorial person. If you're guarding during combat, sometimes you can learn attacks your enemies use. You can use attacks you learn right away. The burn attack is really useful. You should learn it as soon as you can. I've seen this before. It's called Venco... Throwing your voice! Let's see. You have anything for me? A little bit of armor would be nice, but not really necessary right now. I love the sock puppet, man! Sandflyer parts? I don't have any of those. Looking for anything else? Crocodile tear. Water is the source of all life. We'll buy a couple of healing herbs. Oh, we already have 3. Okay, we're good then. You came up over the cliffs in the desert? How'd you manage that without falling off the cliffs? I did. Trying to remember exactly the sequence of events. Hey Jay, here's your bird. There it is. What? No, I don't know who you are. I do know you're not from around here, though. Let's see. Keep your eye on your purse. Lots of folks that'll try and swindle you. Like this? Looking for something. What are you looking for? Need a hand? Want me to help? Oh, I remember this guy. Also, world's oldest profession over here. Hey, buddy. I'm not doing that. Huh? You want to talk to me? I already use that voice. Well, if you want something from someone, You gotta have the right attitude, don't you think? Alright, I'll buy you some food. You will! Oh, let's not waste any time. Welcome to the food buying minigame. Make the bar patron happy by buying him food and drink. Giving him food increases his food and happy. Giving him drink increases his drink and happy. Be careful not to let one fill up before his happy gauge. His happy gauge won't go up much if you give him the same thing, so try and vary what you give him. Alright, so let's start with steak. Basically, yeah, just alternate what you give him. We call this the streamer experience. Here's money. Please raise your happy. Ugh, I'm full. That was good. Alright then, I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you're looking for something, go talk to the information broker in front of the inn. He can tell you where to find what you're looking for. I'm impressed. Don't meet any young folks as generous as you. Here, I got something for you. We got a panacea. Breath of Fire has one of those weird worlds. You want to buy a treasure? I'll give you a good deal. Only 158 zenny. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Don't worry, it's real. I wouldn't try and cheat anybody. You got a lead ball. It's like sub-rock. So let's find the inn. This is not the inn. Although, can I link this? We Zelda? Ryu, please. Okay, we not Zelda. I don't remember, but I mean, lead ball's gotta have a use, right? 10 key items. Item that can be traded with treasure collectors. I tell you though, I would hate this town. There's a ceasefire right now. I don't want to think about what would happen if a war started up again. Alright, I do know where the information broker is. So this is one of the things, this stumped me so much when I was a kid. If you walk 2 spaces out, you hit the field barrier, right? Let's go back to Sarai. And instead of going 2 spaces out, we go 1 space and just follow the wall. Very careful. Here he is. Oh, wait, no. We don't need this guy yet. But yeah, that guy is actually plot relevant. And it took me ages to find him as a child. I'm sequence breaking a bit. I gotta find the inn. Where's the inn? Oh, you. I'm an information broker. What do you want to know? What about Sandfire parts? Well, I haven't got any of those, but I know you can get some. Interested? Yeah. Now we're talking business. Do you want information? You've got to pay for it. If what you offer doesn't match how much the information's worth, the deal's off. Got it? Guess the broker's price by entering an amount. If the amount is equal to or greater than the price, the broker will give you the information. You have 4 chances. Watch the reaction to clues how close your offer is. You do detect 6 party slots. Now, I actually do know... Alright, that's good enough. What do you say? Here you go. Payment received in full. If you're looking for Sandfire parts, you have to go to the black market. There's a man who sells parts behind the tavern. You'll have to find out the password to be able to meet him. But most traveling merchants will tell you if you ask them. I just saw someone leave, so I imagine... he's probably still close by. Try looking at the highway outside of town. You know how to make a pretty good bargain. Here, take this. Yeah, if you guess 1, 2, 3, it's his exact minimum. And yeah, like I said, Jay, there are indeed 6 party slots. I think this is where he is. Sitting on my foot won't make me feed you faster. So you know what? These guys are just durable enough to be annoying, so let's see what Ryu's transformation is. Aura. Ares. Go on. Looks familiar. I'm sure it's nothing. Now, we don't actually have a transformation ability yet, but we do still have that sick elbow. Cap is staring off into space. Ares, come on. Hit. No, not here. That's the cliff. Actually, shoot, not this one. Oh, yeah, here he is. What do you want? What? Black market? Did Sarai? So you want out of the password, huh? I suppose I could tell you. I got my own business to take care of, you know. Normally I charge people thousands any for info like that. I'll tell you for free. You did come all the way out here after me, after all. Yay! Thanks, buddy. No, easiest fetch quest of my life. And since we don't have Nina, I don't really want to stop, so let's just keep going. Oh, speak of the devil. Ryu. It looks like I've been tricked. There was this person who told me that if I gave him my money, he'd bring me the parts I need. But he just took my money and ran off somewhere. Oh, Nina. Oh, Nina. Sweetie. What do I do now? I told Cray I'd be alright, that I could take care of myself. But look what happened. I've lost all my money. Can't do anything right. Yeah, I'm 10 steps ahead of you. You mean you'll help me get the parts I need? Really? You mean it? Yeah, sure, why not? But you got your own problems to worry about. You'll really help me? Oh, Ryu, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I promise I'll help you get your memory back after we finish our business here. Oh, for now, let's just see if we can find those parts, okay? Welcome back, Nina. Oh, jeez. Nina watching streamers terrifies me. This poor sweetheart. Hey, Black Marketeer. Looks like you found me out. Well done. Must have taken a bit of work, eh? Here, take this as a reward for your hard work. If you want to buy something, tell the bartender the password first. You motherfucker. Hey. I'm right here, dude. Why do I have to give the bartender the password? I'm here. You won't find what you're looking for here. This is a tavern, not a... Oh, you know about that. Oh, well, yeah, it's different, isn't it? Come this way. Right. Probably wondering why we go through all this trouble, aren't you? Yeah, the place doesn't seem to have that many rules that you need a black market. That's because selling sandflyers is a dangerous business. See, sandflyers were originally designed as war machines. If the Empire found out we were selling them, the next time a war breaks out, they'd come for us. Yeah, agreed, Jay. I don't want this place to end up under a hex, like Chamba or Sinista. No, thank you. Does that mean you don't have any sandflyer parts? Not exactly. There's a place they call Sandflyer Valley near here. It's an old junkyard, full of old broken-down sandflyers. If you go there and bring back some usable material, I'll make you your sandflyer parts. Deal? Alright then. We'll go to the Sandflyer Valley and get you the material you need. I think I was saying it earlier and I got distracted. One thing I love about Breath of Fire's world is there are just random species that never get talked about. Like Frog Guy over here. And there's a dog just hanging out up here having a smoke break. It's just never talked about. It reminds me of Final Fantasy IX in that way, where it's just like, yeah, we have other species just hanging around. Don't worry about it. Like I said, Jay, that's why we don't talk about Dragon Quarter. We don't talk about the last Breath of Fire game. Well, second to the last. I believe it got a Japanese-only mobile game, but we never got it. All right, Sandflyer Valley. All right, definitely want to guard here. There we go. Burn. Ryu learned Burn. Yeah, you just watch enemies and you will learn their abilities. Let's get rid of this mage goo. Whoops. In Breath of Fire 3, they used to have a separate command specifically for observing enemies. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I want to learn Rest, but... they don't appear like they're gonna use it. Even though my scan says they will. Lazy ghouls or eyed goos like others are lazy and often rest. Well, go ahead and patch him up. I love her spellcasting animation. Damn it, Jay. The worst part is you're not wrong. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. Everybody's a blue mage. Right? Alright, charge. I believe charge actually gives you a small attack boost, too. Level up. Eight croc tears. Wrong way. God, look at this nightmare! Although lacking poison, this monster possesses a blind attack. God, I hate it. But let's get rid of this mage goo first. It's the big problem. No, don't. Heal yourself. No. Now, if he's just... Now, I don't know if blind would stop me from learning. But we are going to continue healing. Give him a second, because blind... Bye! Sadly, as with any RPG, any enemy that runs away, you don't get anything for it. That's okay. $200 zenny. Oh yeah, all the animations in this game are phenomenal. Nope, just charge. Ain't worth wasting magic on these guys. Yeah, anytime anybody tells you that sprite-based animation is terrible, this game is what I think of. Go, get that out of the way. Encounter rate's a bit high, but that's okay. Give me that skill, you piece of garbage. Nope. I don't recall if it's a guaranteed chance to learn, if the right character has it, but... Because as we saw with Nina, it doesn't matter if who they attack with it. Oh, good. You know, we're just going to guard and wait for him to run away. More effective than... Yeah, probably is. Yeah, more effective than gambling against the... You didn't get anything. This way? Yeah. You know, when as a kid, I never understood why there was that big plate. Like, obviously, it's so you can climb up on, but in universe. And then I realized it's a sand ship. Of course it needs the big plate to hold against the sand. I don't know how we get it to go back up, though. And don't worry, I'm not going for every single treasure, but, I mean, if I see it. What's up, old-timer? Woof.
I don't get many folks out here. Ain't nothing here, much here, except for odds and ends. What can I do for you? I see. Looking for some parts, eh? I suppose I might be able to find what you need here. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of it here.
I don't remember how this minigame works at all. The parts you're looking for are all buried in the sand. You're going to need a shovel to dig them out. If you have a dog that can scent them out, you might be able to find what you're looking for. I loan you my shovel and my dog for 25 zenny each. Yeah, sure. Thank you kindly. Good luck to you. Press X to dig a hole. However, the shovel will break after a certain amount of uses. If it hits metal, it'll weaken and break easier, so be careful. Remember where the dog stops. It knows where the items are buried. Alright, pupper. Okay, bottom. Okay, at the corner of the driftwood. The corner of the map. And dead center. Hey, first try. Hey, we got a free sage staff. Shit, I'll take it. About... Come on, Rhea. About here-ish. Nope. Damn it. Oh, well. Your shovel broke, did it? Well, them's the breaks. If you needs me, you know where to find me. We're good. All right, let's give Nina her new staff. I mean, while I'm here, go ahead and put that helmet on, too. Alright, head back down. Let's get back. That's a good point, Jay. And it'll let me show off something else cool about the game. I think it was either the most important or just saying it's the last one. It could have been either. Jesus, Nina. That was a jump. It does actually amuse me, though. I think in older games, the Sword of Kings was the final weapon that you got for Ryu, and now it's just the beginner toothpick. Oh, not that way. Oh, right. There we go. Let's try for blind again. If he uses it once and we don't get it, we just kill. We kill. I want a collection, Jay. I want all 4 Breath of Fires in one disc. Yeah. That too. Alright, so we can just go right into the menu and save, but we're a little banged up. We can set up camp anywhere. And it's not just, it's a full camp. Once we find the parts, once we take these parts to that shop and have them fixed, I'll finally be able to get back to where my friend is waiting. Thank you so much for your help, Ryu. Yeah, get to stay here, check in with your party. get to mess with your skills, so I can take Burn, for example. Although I'd need Arum, it looks like. Look at all of the skills you can learn. Look at all of these. I could give Burn over to Nina if I wanted. Yes, I would love to save. Thank you. And this does that cute thing that old PS1 games did. Every slot is a different character. Alright, what do you guys think? Do we need to go to the bar or do we need to go straight to him? I'm going to say bar. Oh, this fucker. Already? This man is one of those characters that is burned into my subconscious. Take a look at this man's face and instantly tell me what you think. Don't be afraid. I just want some information, that's all. I want you to tell me all about the monster you say that you saw. Ain't got nothing to tell you. Well, I'd try to be a little more cooperative if I were you. Otherwise, things might get a little uncomfortable. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? What do you think you're doing? Nina, sweetie, shut up! Why are you doing this? I thought the war was supposed to be over. Why? Because I don't like people who try and hide things. Besides, the war's not over. There's been a ceasefire call. That's all. Do you understand the difference, Missy? Wait, you're Windian. Well, if it isn't the little princess. We were sent out to find a dragon, but we found a little bird instead. Grab her, men. No reason we shouldn't take her as well. Wait, do you know something about my sister? By the power granted me, I command thee. Warrior spirit, thou art summoned. Joe, I want you to capture that girl. Be careful not to hurt her too much. We have our first real boss. I don't know why Ryu's up there. Leonard Lake sounds like someone I should know, Ollie. See that? Ryu, buddy, you want to get involved anytime? Oh. Joe is thinking of what to do next. I get the feeling I should guard. Nope. I do love that multi-attacks can miss, like, uniquely. Again, I don't know why Ryu didn't want to get involved, but... Aye, you're stronger than you look. Oh, what's this? A dashing knight come to save the princess? How gallant. You know it's a knight's job to protect this lady, don't you? Where have you been all this time? Afraid? Hiding in some closet, or... Ooh! Right off. How dare you! You filthy little... Let's get out of here. What are you just standing around for? After them. Yeah, no, smoking girls just like shit. I ain't get paid enough for this. We got a whole battalion after us. Jeez. A battalion unable to have peripheral vision. Genome soldiers, I swear. The Imperial troops are here too? What are we gonna do? We can't go back, and we can't go on either. Hey, you there! Aw, tired bird. They said they was gonna try and cut you off. Went up ahead. Lucky you didn't get yourselves caught. Yeah, still. They've cut off our way out of here. You got a point there. Tell you what, seeing as you all helped me out back there, I want to try and return the favor. Let me see. Maybe if you took that road, you could get past them. That's it. You can get to the desert that way. You mean there's another road? Well, it's kind of out of the way, but if you head north, you can go up to this big town called Chamba. We've heard the name Chamba. We have heard the name Chamba before. Remember, he mentioned it as a hex. You can get out to the desert that way. Really? Oh, thank you. That means we can get back to where my friend is waiting. We'll try that route you mentioned. Thank you again so much. No problem. Just keep your head low and try not to get caught, eh? I didn't have a problem with Roman. I mean, it's pretty hard to annoy me with mechanics. Like, I still like Navi. Yep, still can't go back to Sarai, so off we go to Chamba. Huh. I thought the town was bigger than this. Well, let's see if we can find someone who'll help us. Steampunk paradise over here. Life sandals? Increases your resistance to debuff. No, thank you. Oh, dog doesn't like us. Everyone's all out working. They have left me to keep an eye on things. Are you looking for something? I don't know why the fishermen are French, but they are. They are indeed French. Oh, should have equipped it. My bad. I do love this. If you try and fly with Nina inside, she will... Huh? No, I can't. We'll get it. There we go. If you want to sleep, I can let you use one of these beds. We'll go ahead and save. Oh yeah, I love it.
And who you be?
Hello there. I was wondering... This is Chamba, isn't it? Also, I love that the birds perch on one leg. Why did I just point at the screen like y'all can actually see it? Oh, so Ollie, so he's Tyler 1.
What kind of a question is that? Of course this is Chamba. Oh, part of it at least. Most of the town's still polluted by the hex and can't be used. Hex? You've heard about how towns all over the place were hexed during the war, haven't you?
Yes. I guess so.
All you need to know is that ordinary folks like you can't go anywhere near some place that's been hexed.
It's too dangerous.
If you need to go to Chamba for something, you'll have to wait until the hex is gone. Huh? Looks like everyone's come back.
Alright, everyone. Oh, sorry, hold on. Alright, everyone. That's it for today. He's got an early start tomorrow, so make sure you get some sleep. Alright, now get out of here.
Those folks just come back are a group of purifiers. They go from town to town, purifying the hexes.
So, if we want to find out more about the hex, we should ask them, right? Thank you for your help. You sell anything, old man? Nope. Dog boy. Oh, no. We don't get many visitors here. I'm the leader of this bunch. My name's Tab. We were about to sit down for supper. So whatever it is, I'll have to wait until after that. Yeah, we'll wait. You want to wait here? Fine by me, but if I were you, I'd rather walk around town or something than watch a bunch of people eat. Alright, we'll go explore. Now, there's not much to see, but no harm in looking around for yourselves, eh? Look, I'm always up for some good tub thumping. I don't know why he wants me to look around town.
Well now, what brings someone like you to a place like this?
The bulldog dude. Y'all are just gonna do the whole of tub thumping, aren't you? So, basically, yeah, no doubt. Sadly, you know what, Math's right, I should get the chat. I should get the chat on screen. So essentially, what we learned wandering around is that the hex is essentially magical radiation. That the Empire would launch this crap at towns, and it would make it so corrupted, you could not even set foot in the town. And the hex, just by its presence, spawns at monsters. Mostly specters, ghouls, dark type. Thanks for waiting. What can I do for you? We need to get through Chamba. Is there any way we could do that before the hex disappears? Nope, afraid not. There's a lot of negative energy bound up in that mist. You'll need special armor just to get inside. Blah, blah, blah. I figured it'll at least be another year before we can completely get rid of the hex and get Chamba back to normal. Yeah, it takes a year to, like, at least. Still, if you absolutely have to go through now, might be a way. You can ask one of my workers here if they'll be willing to guide you through. So, all we need is a guide then? Yep. I don't know how we trigger the guide. I know the guide is our next party member. Absolute weirdo, and I love her. Yeah, of course everyone's just gonna say no. How about you? Oh, there it is, yeah. The hex attacks people with their fears and other negative emotions. Since everyone's afraid of something, we all have to wear special armor to go near it. No, I'd take Doom. I would take Doom over a hex. So everyone's just saying, no, you're insane, you will die pretty much upon walking in. Oh, yeah, there's some good lore. I heard they use people to make the hexes. Is it true? Yeah, they say that they sacrifice living people to make it. You believe it? Just thinking about it makes me sick. Yeah, so they literally will kill people to make the hex hit. No? You found someone who will guide you? Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just too dangerous to take unprotected, inexperienced people inside. But we have no other choice. We can't use any of the other roads. I don't know why you can't, but I think I can guess why. Why would anyone come here? Still... ominous. Would it be possible to borrow some armor from you? Sorry, afraid not. We need it to do our jobs, you know? Even if I did give you some armor, you'd still need someone to guide you. The mist in there is so thick, you could barely see your hand in front of your face. Not to mention, the streets are like a maze. As if that wasn't enough, the place is full of ghosts, specters, and other monsters. I mean, we're just lucky that they don't smash down that wall and attack us right now as it is. Irony. I have returned, boss. I love Urshin's theme. It captures her weirdness perfectly. It's you, Urshin. Don't do that. You scared the wits out of me. If you were surprised by that, you would be even more surprised in a moment. Yeah, whatever. This is Urshin. She works with us, but, to be honest, she's a little odd. Incorrect. Urshin is not odd. Urshin is saying she will guide these two. What? Are you out of your mind? What would you do if something happens? Nothing will happen. Everything will be alright. Urshin says everything will be alright. So everything will be alright. If Urshin says everything will be alright, it will be, for she is never wrong. It will all be right because Urshin is always right. Okay, I get the idea. Fine, do whatever you want. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this helps us. Do not thank me. You should thank Urshin. Thank you, Urshin. Urshin is a weirdo. As you see, Urshin runs like a weirdo, too. So we will take a short break. I will rest. Actually, I don't think I need to rest it. Urshin, what's your map ability? Headbutt. So we will take a moment. Actually, before I do that, Urshin, get in the back of the line, sweetie. Yeah, we're gonna rest up and heal. And I'm gonna go feed the minions. I will leave you with some more, hopefully, royalty-free music. That was the playlist I got, but some of the ones weren't. Save complete. We have half of our party. I will be right back. Smoke them if you got them. Take care. Why do I say that like I'm leaving forever? You know what I mean.
Beats.
And we're back. Redhead with a head. Oh, sorry. So yeah, as we established, Urshan's a bit of a fucking weirdo, but we love Urshan in this house. Off we go into the Hex. This should just go well, shouldn't it? Yeah, y'all see that dark cloud down there? That's the Hex. Like I said, Jay, I would rather deal with Doom. This is the stuff that lives in the Hex. We're gonna save up, we're gonna defense up, see if we can't learn that attack. As long as Ghost is sleeping, we can just leave him be. Nope, can't learn it. So I am going to transform... Actually, Urshan, do you have any fire? No, Urshan has a guaranteed crit or a miss. So the reason I'm transforming is not because I think these guys, we need Aura Form to deal with these two. The reason I'm transforming is to show another mechanic of this game I really, really enjoy. Urshan's Rocket Punch. So if we cast Sever and Hua, which is fire. Actually, I think I can do it with just Burn. Sever will hit. And fire will build off it to do a combo. No. Wrong. Good job, Urshan. Okay. I do like you can just switch at will, too. Damn it! Now that I remembered, though, that we can just use Burn. Double level up. We got a lure. Yeah, I am not a fan of this place. They weren't kidding when they said it's a maze. And you'll notice we are entirely on rooftops here. That's how thick the corruption is. Healing magic deals damage to undead creatures. You know what else deals damage? Let's try again. Burn and Sever. So hit him with Burn. Fire Wind. Certain spells will combine to do bonus damage. To become different spells entirely. I really love that mechanic. All right. What's really horrific about the hex, it doesn't need bodies to make undead. It just spawns them. This place sucks. And this is the weapon that the Empire is using on people. And remember, the Hex Cannon is powered by human sacrifice. Well, I say human, but living sacrifice.
I am told that it would be best if we split up here. Urshan will go down and walk through the mist. Urshan says the two of you should move using the rooftops.
Are you sure we'll be able to make it across if you do?
Urshan is certain you will.
Alright, Urshan, down you go. You little weirdo. This is also the kind of magic. Yeah, agreed, Jay. Sorry, it took me a second. don't know if we have to fight in this area. I kind of hope not. So hit this box. Switch over to Urshan. I just love watching Urshan scoot around.
There's another lever on the upper level. She needs you to go there and turn it. Do you understand?
But the only way to do that is with Urshan. No, I get what you mean now, Jay. It just took me. I had to reread it. Yeah, math. We don't know that yet, but yeah, that's the worst part of this. That's a little spoilers there, Maffy. But yes, the more suffering that the
Diversion stuff. This one. Blah blah blah.
the more suffering that the sacrifice goes through when they die, the worse, the more powerful the hex is. So it is a WMD literally powered by human suffering. It is horrific. That's alright, baby. And this is not the only town they used it on. What should we do, Urshan?
I am told that if both valves are open simultaneously, it will thin the mist somewhat.
That means we'll be able to get through here, right?
Apparently so. Let us begin. 1, 2, 3! It seems that the mist will only recede for a brief time. I believe that means we should hurry.
Urshan's such a weirdo. I know I keep saying it, but she is. But we love Urshan. Oh, I got through this area in record time.
Did anybody else just hear that strange sound? The hex is anger and fear, a person's hatred given form. She says it is to be expected that strange noises would emanate from it.
Yeah, you still want to deal with the hex, Jay?
She also says that as long as it is only sounds, we have nothing to fear. Come, let us continue.
There's that sound again. Oh! You see that? In the fog? What was that?
The malevolent energy of the hex is coalesced into a physical form. Urshan says it's extremely dangerous. If it's dangerous, then why are you laughing? Shouldn't we be getting out of here? Apparently so. It appears I was in error. I should not have laughed at that juncture. Very well then. Let us flee.
Wait, wrong way.
It would appear that it is following us. Urshan suggests we should run.
Press the O button rapidly to run.
I'm mashing for my life.
Good. We made it. Why did you say that, Nina?
Or maybe not.
The skullfish. Uses poison and confusion. Choose your equipment carefully. I believe it's undead, so... Yep. Oh no, striking's fine. Just not very useful. So Nina's gonna be our primary damage dealer. Because I don't think I can feed herbs to it. Oh yeah, I can. Doesn't look like I have any way to cure poison right now, specifically. So we're just gonna DPS race it. Oh no, healing herbs actually heal it. Well... Look, usually if healing magic does damage, healing items do too. Alright, what do we got here? Wisdom Seed. Actually, no, let's save that. We just charging. Oh, good. Nina's confused. That's what we need. I do like it moves her to the back of the party since I don't actually have control. Yeah, we're just gonna have to melee rush. I don't remember that animation. At least he doesn't seem to have any actual attacks, he just poisons. And now we're all poisoned. Lovely. Will you go down? Hey, she did it. Well done, Nina. Nina is staring off into space. Okay, good. She's not confused anymore. The reason I don't want to use this Wisdom Seed is I don't know how rare they are. Shit, no, I should have healed. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's true, Matthew. No, he doesn't like fire either. And I have fire. You know what? Full power. Oh, goddamn, Urshin! How is that thing more horrific when it's dead? As you see, it's not even dead. It just disperses into the fog.
The menace contained in the hex cannot be so easily dissipated. Even if it's been struck down, it will slowly grow larger within the area affected by the hex until it is strong enough to reform. At least, this is what Urshan says.
I don't know why, but I feel sad for some reason. This hex, it's horrible, isn't it?
It was the humans who created the hex. Urshan says you get what you deserve. We must move on. Use the ladder there.
I mean, we did get a fish head. It's not a fish eye, but it'll do. Contains vitamin B and other brain food. +1 to user's wisdom. Here you go, Nina. Enjoy this fish head. Yeah, I'm thinking of 10, which did that a lot, hon. Thank you very much for helping us. Without you, we never would have been able to do it.
If you wish to thank anyone, you should thank Urshan. Thank you, Urshan.
Yes, well, I'm afraid we don't have anything we can give you right now, but...
Nothing of a material nature is required. Urshan says she wishes to accompany that man.
You mean Ryu?
Apparently so.
Ryu is the ladies' man. I see. Well, we need to get back to where Cray is waiting. The sooner the better. If I know him, he's probably getting really worried by now. This whole circular path just to get back to the desert. But we're gonna camp, rest, and heal. Yeah, Ollie just lives in your head, Jay. Just thinking about those hexes scares me. I mean, to be unable to survive without special armor.
The hex was made by humans. Urshan says it's difficult to understand humans. Why would they make such a terrible weapon and use it on others of their own kind?
So, whatever Urshan is, Urshan's not a human. Like I said, for now, we'll just call Urshan a weirdo. Cray just chilling.
Cray!
Aww.
Nina, am I glad to see you? I was beginning to worry something had happened.
I'm sorry, Cray. Oh, I almost forgot. Cray, this is Ryu and Urshan. Why don't you sit down and tell me all about what happened? Jesus, you two. Cat's fighting again, scared the ever-living shit out of me. I see. So, in the end, I wasn't able to get the parts we need. And if it hadn't been for Ryu and Urshan, I probably wouldn't have made it back at all. Don't worry about the parts. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece. I should never let you go off on your own. Oh, Cray.
Urshan is saying that it appears as if your sunflower was damaged by a dragon.
That's right. How'd you know that?
It would appear Urshan can sense such things.
The quiet look. I am so very lost, y'all. Fuck the goddamn... Fuck the VOD. I'm confused.
Urshan is very sleepy. I'm sorry. You must be tired after your journey. Well, I just want to thank you all for all you've done for Nina. As you can see, I don't have very much in the way of style. But you're welcome to spend the night here. That night, I had a dream. I think this is Nina, actually. This is it. This is the place they're holding Alina. Yeah. It's just like Ryu's dream showed us, right? Don't get your hopes up too much. Still need to find her. Let's go.
Let us write in our dream diary here.
Place is literally called Dreamland. But since this is a dream, we don't really need to worry too much about items. But we recognize that battle theme. A star next to the attack, next to the damage means the attack was absorbed. Let's go ahead and hit him with the Fire Wind. And Cray does buffs, so. Yeah, where Kirby? I think these levels carry over, though. Anything here? Found Aurum. Somebody's coming. Is that... Yep, this motherfucker. Remember I mentioned there were a couple of characters that are just burned in my head? This guy's the other one. What is the status of the sacrifice? It continues to grow, Lord Yuna. Excellent. I am greatly pleased. Let's see us. If we walk around the curtain slowly enough, we should be able to get to the other side without being seen. Alright, how do I get to the curtain, though? There we go. And we are out of Dreamland. Dream? Oh, poor Ryu! Yeah, you were in it, and so was Ryu. Dream where we all went to rescue Alina? You mean you had the same dream? Urshan says that it was Ryu's dream. What do you mean, Urshan? Urshan says that it was a dream of a possible future, one seen through the dragon's eye, a glimpse of what may be. You mean, wait a second. You mean if we take him with us, he could take us to the place we saw in the dream? He could take us to Alina? Apparently so. Huh? Ryu always just seems so confused. Call it an omen, call it a vision, call it whatever you want to. I want to believe it's real. Up until now, we haven't had much to go on. But now I feel somehow closer to my sister. Like we're finally on the right track. And it's all thanks to Ryu, isn't it? Urshan says that she will go where Ryu goes. Well, then let's get moving. We can't use the sand flyer, so we'll have to go on foot. Follow the coastline, head north. Now, Ryu's just always confused. Alright, but how do we follow the coastline north? No, that's not going to be it. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I mean, she did just say the dragon's eye, and the others have seen the transformation. We go to Kurok. Hopefully there's no little tree gremlins. Flugu. Now, since we have 4 characters, you guys might notice Urshan's just kind of hanging out in the background. How... Urshan will assist you! Thank you, Urshan. Characters in the backline will occasionally do extra things. In addition, if I say, alright, Nina, back off, I can swap out party members mid-fight whenever I want. So you will constantly have 6 party members in a fight at any given time. Which, I mean, it handily avoids the whole problem. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, Rolf! The world is full of fools and dullards. Few are they who seek to master the art of magic. Do you not agree? Oh, yeah. It is not an answer I'd expected. You are not simply saying that because you think it's what I want to hear, are you? No matter. I am Rolf, a disciple of the mystic arts. If you would learn what I have to teach, first learn how to use haste. So this is another system, the master system. Effectively, you can choose a master to train your characters, which will give them stat differences and different abilities. So Nina will train under Ralph, because Ralph gives bonus magic and magic ability. Those who have learned my spell of haste can move faster than others in battle. Know this, the art of magic takes hard work and perseverance to learn, and such learning is often done through battle. Once you have been able to make a combo attack with 5 or more hits, return here and I will teach you more. I adore the master system.
red caps. Oh, command. That's what we need. Hey, and we got blind. And that does answer it. Yes, it is a random chance. So we are going to defend. I need command. Not now, but... Command is one of those spells that if you know how to use it, it becomes the most OP thing in the world. Alright, we don't need both of you, though, so... I'd also like to get Urshan up here so that she doesn't do covering fire and take out the red cap. So let's have Nina go ahead and heal. We'll keep her up here because she really needs it. Ryu can get the hell out. On that note, though... Oh, I thought Nina had healed now. If he doesn't use command, I swear. Okay, he's probably going to escape. No way he's going to command if he doesn't have anybody here. Yep. I'd take haste magic over a Red Bull any day. I'd take D&D haste magic over a Red Bull. Ugh. Deep diver? Oh, that's probably another fishing lure. Oh, wrong one. Well, we got blind now, so we don't need you clowns. Sadly, no one else really has magic right now, so... doing a combo attack's a little harder. What was that? Oh, decoration. A cactus. Honestly, I never liked Red Bull. I tried it once when I was younger, and now granted it was warm, so that probably did change it, but oh my god, it was foul. Thank you, Ryu. I'm so glad you'll help us look for my sister. Alright, now the only thing I care about is finding Alina. If something can help me do that, even if it's a dream, I'll take it. Urshan wants to know if you believe in the dream shown to you by your dragon's eye, Ryu. I don't know. I see. Then Urshan says that if you choose not to believe, that is your decision. Yeah, I totally do. I see. Urshan says that for now, you should believe it, for that is all you have. But now, how do I... Let's see. Master. But look how many... there are 12 masters total. Okay, so it's not... He doesn't teach you the spell haste. He teaches you, like, his passive is haste. Okay. Rest and save. Yeah, Urshan takes some getting used to.
Take care, Jay. Sleep well, man. Thank you for coming, brother. Kind of quiet around here. Where is everybody? I heard there were lots of people working here, but I sure don't see them. Who are you? What are you doing here? A burly dude. Excuse me. We want to get to the other side of the river. May we cross? Sure. Don't need my permission to do that. But, wait, don't tell me you don't know what's happened. You hear that? There's a dragon running around in there. That dragon lives in the mud. Normally he swims near the bottom and doesn't bother anybody much. But for some reason he's been acting real crazy lately. Everyone was afraid he'd break the gate, so they ran off. Oh, there you have it. You can go across if you want, but just be careful, you hear? We will, sir. Thank you. Alright then, let's go. Yeah, we're just going to dump on this guy. Sluice control, unauthorized. We're not allowed in. Hey, what's up, pupper? Most everyone took off once the dragon started acting up. There's still just some crazy types around who just won't quit. I mean, this economy? I guess not that way. Ah, here we are. I know it's dangerous at the dragon hall, but I got nowhere else to go. Aurum. Okay, they're prospectors for Aurum. Look at this, dude. You like it too? This way, I know I'm okay even if the dam breaks. Okay, bro. Who are you? Looking for something? Sorry to bug you, but we need to get to the other side. Tell us how to do that. Oh, the bank? Why'd you come all the way to this place to do that? I guess that's none of my business. Anyway, you want to get to the other side, first you have to close up the sluice there, then cross the river. Once you're over the river, you can use that lift there to get to top of the cliff. Prop's got the key to the sluice. Go talk to him. He's the one with the tube. Huh? You want the key? Yeah, I got it. Here. What do you want the key for? Oh, you want to go to the other bank? Oh, well, be careful, okay? Yes! As you see in the top right, or sorry, top left, sometimes areas don't have full 360 camera. This one only has 90. But it'll tell you. Close up the sluice. This ought to be nice and safe. Nothing wrong ever happens. I think we can just travel across the top of the sluice there.
We should be able to walk on top of the sluice now that it's closed. Ryu, please. Ryu, thank you. Hooray, technology. Nice! You'd be sure to share it with me, Ollie. Hate flugos. Hey, found a short sword. Yeah, the encounter rate's a bit high for my liking, but it's fine. Yeah, so I don't know if I know I mentioned it yesterday, but Athena's been weirdly affectionate lately. Oh crap, there goes my post-it notes again. Also, I love that Clay's weapon is just a big club. Just a tree on a stick. The Warren are always cool. Close this sluice. You know, blocking up the dam should be fine. Nothing bad ever happens. No, it didn't work. It stopped. Who's playing around with the sluice? Look at this chick! She's so cute! I love the ears! I love the glasses! Want to close the sluice? Yeah, but we do. But the machine here... It stopped, right? It's been a little stiff lately. You have to turn it really fast to get it to work. Here, I'll explain what you have to do. First, you have to turn this flywheel here by hand. Then, when the wheel's spinning fast enough, flip this switch here. If you just want to close the sluice, it doesn't have to be spinning that fast. But the faster it goes, the easier it is to operate, so I wouldn't mind if you put a little extra effort into it. Use the directional buttons to make where you spin the flywheel. The faster you press the buttons, the faster the wheel will turn. Once the sound of the wheel becomes high-pitched, press circle to stop it. Be careful, if you work it for too long, you won't be able to keep up speed. Sure. Trick to spinning the wheel is to start out slowly and speed up. You can turn the wheel in either direction. When it becomes high-pitched, that's the signal to stop the machine. However, you might want to see what happens if you don't press the machine or let it continue to speed up for a while. If Ryu begins to sweat, that's a sign he's getting tired. Alright then, let's get started. One of you has to turn the wheel while someone else has to come over here and push the switch. This would be much easier with the analog stick, I'll tell you that. I honestly thought that wasn't enough. I didn't hear it whine. Let me take a look, Ollie. Ooh! Bloody hell. Instructability. It looks like it closed. You should be able to go across the top of the sluice now. So it looks like it's running a lot smoother now. Thanks a lot. I'd like to give you something for all your work. Here, hope you can get some use out of it. We got a frog. Have a safe journey. Let's go take a look around. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, treasure! Hey, 2 vitamins. Don't worry, I'm saying vitamin to be a turd. I don't actually say vitamins, I say vitamins. Like... I love there's just monsters just hanging around this work site, by the way. What the hell are you? Body is mostly water and stops most physical attacks. Well, we know what to do about that. Urshin, you want to try Risky Shot? See if we can get that to work. Oh, I'm not fast enough to do it. I am, and it just didn't combo? Weird. I really want to get Red Cap's command spell. Oh, molasses? Oh, never mind. Goodbye. Always go up. Ah. The music in this game is so good. I miss the 90s, man. Music and everything was just... It was great. Like, yeah, things are more high quality now, but they don't have the same soul. Ladder? Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for the dragon. If things get really out of hand, I'm supposed to ring this here bell. I just hope we have enough time to get out of here when that happens. Oh, right, 90. Ryu? Elevator? I guess I should go give the key back. Oh, you're back. Alright, I'll work the lift for you. But first, you gotta give me back the key, alright? Hey, Rope! Go open the sluice, okay? Roger. See, if we don't open the sluice, we can't do any work. That's why we're waiting for you to get out of here so we can get back to work. They're very kind of them to stop. Yeah. Let me work the lift for you. The sluice is broken. The mud's overflowing. I was gonna work the lift for you, but looks like I got more important things to worry about. But wait, we gotta get to the other side. Look, I'd love to stay and help you, but I gotta get out of here. You'll have to work the lift yourselves. Here, use this. You got a crank. All you have to do is attach that to the box in the front of the lift and pull it on a few times. I'd think about getting out of here too if I was you. Anyway, good luck to you. Like I said, nothing bad ever happens. Yeah, this elevator sucks. It's not moving. Maybe we need to move the handle some more? I'm not pressing that. It's pressing itself. Oh, wait. I am supposed to be pressing it. Whoops. That was a close one. For their sake, I hope all those people got out in time. Hi, rope. The tube works. Yoo-hoo! Thank goodness. Looks like everyone got out safely. I actually don't remember them getting out safe. Yep. Come on, then. Let's get going. Yeah, I don't remember them all surviving that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, mandatory encounter. It's beautiful. There's a village called Kiria to the east of here. We should be able to get to Sinesta from there. Look at that. Isn't that... It's the dragon that destroyed the dam. It's actually really cute. Never seen the dragon come this close to shore before. Looks like your paths have become intertwined with the dragons. Do you know a lot about the dragons, ma'am? Is this the same dragon that destroyed the dam? Dragons don't attack people, dear. This one just wants to tell you something. Really? I wonder what he wants to say. Dragons are beyond the understanding of mortals like us. What we know of them comes to us in songs in ancient times. Do you want to hear one of my songs? It won't cost you much. Here's a hundo. Thank you kindly. Alright, here's a song for you. From the world's dawning to its end, the endless open the way. You who hear their call, abandon yourself to fate, and surrender yourself to all. The sitar is such an interesting choice for an RPG. Well, he didn't seem to like that. Oh, bye, dragon. I don't get it. What was that supposed to mean? It means that when the dragons move, the world follows. Everything the dragons do changes the world in some way. And you have all been caught up in that change. I'm sorry, lady, but we're kind of in a hurry. We don't have time to sit here and talk about dragons or whatever. Thank you for singing to us, ma'am.
path is more than just tangled with the dragons. You've got one walking around with you. Oh, on to Kiria. This should be an actual city. Travelers, if I was you, I'd be careful around here. Why can't we have a normal city just this once? Mayor said the best way to keep the village safe is to rig it with traps. The mayor's a little eccentric. He loves traps. That's why the village is full of them. Only problem is we get caught up in them ourselves sometimes. This kind of trap's called a bear trap. Important thing to get right is the spring. Make sure the teeth are nice and sharp. Yeah, this is Trap Town. I don't remember this town. You didn't get hurt walking around the village, did you? The rooms here aren't that big, but you're welcome to stay. Baby. The traps are really terribly disguised, though. Urshan. Clay? Oh, right. Clay's ability is to push things. Oh, okay. I know what this place is. This is if you fall down a pitfall. I do wish Nina had, like, the ability to ignore the traps since, you know, she can fly. Kind of. Caution, this area... Yeah, no shit. Is that another Warren? Explosive traps. Mayor's residence. Oh, gotcha! Gotcha good! The door's trapped. You won't be able to get in that way. Feel free to play with the pet. Hey there! If you made it this far, I bet you'd be able to make a few combo attacks, right? If you'll be able to use Burn and Sever to make Firewind? I got lots more useful things to tell you about. Let's see. Let's actually look at this. Ranks. When there are 4 more members, the members you... Oh, moving to the back rank cures anything but poison. Manning to the masters. If you're starting under a master, which abilities will change? Oh! Your levels will change. When you first start studying under a master, they teach you a special skill called Willpower, or Will for short. These skills work automatically and are treated like a master's trademark skill. Entry without permission of the mayor is prohibited. Yeah, you don't tell me what to do. Oh, apparently you do.
I think we gotta fight the boss, the trap boss, to get through, because I don't see... Oh, there it is. But I don't see another pitfall around here. Oh, this one. Drop in, Bonza! How's about a flutter? Can't do it, mate. Time's a wasting. Got him, yes? What? Oh, good, mate. You be sure to put in the big ones. Bird's weird. Do you know where the mayor is? No good, mate, but you sure put in the big ones. We put in together. We're not sharing a swag. Got him, yes? What if we just say we don't have time for this? Now I'm chuffed! You gonna play a game with me? What do you want to play? Oh, okay, so we just gotta play his little word game here. I blame Jay. If Jay were still here, he could translate bird. At least the music's good. Alright, we don't have time for this. No, we're not playing a game. Hold on a minute. Are we or aren't we then? What's this then? You pulling a flyer? Look who's talking. Nope. No good, mate. You lose. I honestly have no idea what the... Hey, lemur. Okay, hey, the description says it's minty with a hint of brimstone. We'll play with you? God damn it. Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to know how to do this other than trial and error. There's probably a way. No. Beauty, Nate! Up there, Kazali with that one. You really got the ticker. Not really. Good on you, mate. It's been Bonza. I have no idea. He's in the woods out back west. You want to chat? That's the ticket. That means he's in the woods to the west, right? Thank you for the like, though, Lemur. I genuinely appreciate it. You don't need to do that, man. I know it costs nothing. I know it takes nothing, but I do genuinely appreciate it. And I don't want to be one of those people... Ugh, God, thing's weird. Real man of genius. Mr. Mr. Really Stinky Breather Outer. Ooh, this might actually get the command. Yes! Damn it! I don't think he'll do it again. I'm gonna take care of that Flugu and leave the and hopefully he'll do it again for the caps. Then again, he has 4 right now. That'll be enough. No, not meditate. There we go. So 1, and then this should be 5. Yes! Now we can head back to Rolf and get an upgrade. I'm actually going to do that before we hunt down the mayor. I actually just noticed the time, and I don't know how long it's going to take to find the mayor. So let's see if we can swing back to Rolf. Yes, we can. Cool. Was it at Kurok? I believe it was Kurok. Yes. So command is one of those I don't want to say beginner trap spells, but it feels worthless until you know what it's for. But it's not actually worthwhile until way later in the game. Because all command does is order other enemies to attack a single target. But considering you control every single character... Wait, no, was that in Breath of Fire 3? Whatever. It seems like it's worth it anyway. Where you at, Rolf? There you are, buddy. Hey, how's the son of a shepherd doing? World is full of fools. How goes it? Have you learned more of the ways of magic? I see. It's most interesting. You're even better than I'd hoped. Very well. I will teach you Eddie. Who will learn Eddie? Yeah, sure. Is there not one of you? Very well, that's your choice. Never mind. If you wish to further your knowledge, you must be able to perform a combo with more than 10 hits. I think I just screwed up by giving her Eddie, since she already has wind. Yeah, I probably should have given that to Clay, but I can do that at camp. Unless... Oh, wait, no, because again, yeah. No, that was a huge mistake. Whoops. It seems like the red cap will only use command if there's other platypunks, or whatever they're called. Alright, so let's head back to the overworld, take a rest. I'll probably give the wind spell to Clay instead, despite his god-awful magic stat. Hey, we got it! Alright, just burst him down. Because the order right now doesn't really fully matter. Nice and clean. I actually am really, really excited to get to the removed scenes. I mean, obviously I've never seen them. Well, obvious. Will you... Game, please. One more time. Alright, how do I... There we go. So, yeah, honestly, Clay having it would really suck too, so I guess I can just give it to Ryu. Because that 17 magic's better than 9. One here, though. Swallow Eye is +1 to agility. There we go. So, really, it's not worth it giving to Urshan or Clay. They're never going to keep up, but giving it to Ryu, pumping him up is probably good. Yeah, we'll go and try and see if we can't find him. People in that village really like their traps, don't they? I wonder if any of them get hurt in their own traps. I don't think we have time to be hanging around here like this. Urshan is very sleepy. Yeah, Urshan's a weirdo. I keep saying it, but it keeps bearing repeating. So we will burn an Aurum to give Eddie... Yes, remove Eddie. Get rid of command. Oh. Okay, yeah. So, there exists a form in Breath of Fire 3 that is ridiculously powerful, but its trade-off is that when you use it, you lose all command of your character. So, command in that game is used to essentially overwrite that. Since your character, you can't directly control the character, you can just literally say, hey, attack this one, and the enemy AI that's used for the Berserk character will target whatever you command it to. Which completely removes that weakness to him, making him one of the most busted characters in the game. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find the mayor, so instead, let's take a look at another system in the game. Let's go fishing. Now, I'll be real. The fishing in this game has always confused me. Press X, okay, lights up. The big ones can be found near the base of the waterfall. Alright, let's go to the base of the waterfall. Do not have the equipment to fish. I do not have a rod, no. Alright, never mind. Alright, back to the woods it is then. Is that a... Okay, no, it's not. Again, we could be stopping for these random spots, but it's just a little bit of treasure. It's not... Usually it's just like a healing item or something. One step. We got one step, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Sever and Eddie make like a tornado. Nope. It was worth a try. I don't know why you would ever want to learn Distracted. Like, it's cute that your confused characters can use it, but... You know what? I think we are just going to call it a little early rather than heading in and spending and trying to find him real quick and rush back all in 10 minutes. Excuse me. So let's head back. Go ahead and camp out since we did get a level. And it's free. Why not? Actually, not even camp. So that will be it for Breath of Fire for today. Tomorrow we will get back to XCOM 2. We will focus on the 2 story events, and if we succeed that, we will push on through to getting back to our main content. I really don't have too much to add, unfortunately. Let me take a look, see if there's anyone... For anyone in the Vortex, Iviga's streaming. But it doesn't look like any game streamers that I follow are streaming. So... yeah. So, if y'all are in the Vortex, y'all know where I'm gonna be. Thank you everybody so much for your time. I appreciate it. Whether it's just dropping by for a minute or whether you were here the whole time, I don't care. I'm appreciative of anything you give me. To say nothing of the likes, of the subs, of all of that, which I know I need to start pushing a little more. Like I said, I want to actually start putting a little more effort in streaming, which does mean doing call to action occasionally. Although I want to find a fun way to do it. I don't want to just say, hey, do the subscribe, do the like, who cares? That's not fun. And y'all know how YouTube works. YouTube's been around longer than some people have been alive these days. So, yeah, I appreciate it because your time is the one resource that you can never replace, and you choose to spend that with me. I'm not going to do the joke this time, but just know that I appreciate you spending that time. So I'll see you all tomorrow, if you choose to be here. And if not, have a good weekend. Take care.